This is the Hero Xpulse 200. It is the encore, the follow-up, the successor to the Hero Impulse, a motorcycle I came to like so much that I bought one for myself. Now this one, the Xpulse 200, has all the pluses of the Impulse. So it still has long travel suspension, it still has a relatively light curb weight, and as you can see, there are hardly any body panels to break if and when you drop it. What's more, the Xpulse seems to have negated the shortcomings of the Impulse. So it now has better brakes, it has a fatter slab of torque, it has higher cruising ability, and if you, like me, continue to put on weight, it has beefier suspension as well. So if you're looking to buy the Xpulse, here are 5 things that work for it and 2 that don't. Now compared to the Impulse, the Xpulse is loaded with features, and to start with, it has a fancy looking digital instrumentation. It throws up information on the fuel level, the gear that you're in, the speed and the engine RPM. It also has 2 trip computers that tell you the distance traveled and the average speed that you've done during that distance. And it also comes with Bluetooth connectivity, so you can download the Hero Ride Guide app and connect it, and then it'll tell you turn-by-turn directions to wherever you need to go, and it also has a call alert feature. Additionally, there's an engine kill switch, under-seat USB charging, and LED head and tail lamps. And it gets sturdier knuckle guards too. Overall, it isn't just more feature-packed, it also looks and feels more modern, and the quality levels are equally good. Now the Xpulse might only be a 200cc motorcycle, but it has some solid hardware on it. The engine is a fuel-injected unit, it's still air-cooled, but the power now compared to the Impulse is up to 18 bhp, and the torque too is 17 Newton meters. No wonder it feels more spirited, more grunty all across the rev range when you're riding it. And to go with that performance jump, there's a 21-inch front wheel and an 18-inch rear, a setup one generally only sees on hardcore dirt bikes. The Xpulse also gets disc brakes on both wheels, and these are upmarket Nissan units. And there's single-channel ABS, which means ABS only works on the front wheel. It is an off-road friendly feature. The Xpulse also gets a fork brace at the front now, the rear suspension now gets preload adjustment, and the rear tire is now wider as well. Now 3 things make a motorcycle comfortable. You've got good ergonomics, seating ergonomics, you've got light controls, and you've got a pliant ride. Now when it comes to seating ergos, firstly, it's easy to swing a leg over on this bike. So because it's got a relatively low seat height, it might not look it, but that's how it is. And then you've got a handlebar that's wide and relatively high, so you sit straight up. You've got foot pegs that are more neutrally positioned. They are a little higher than you had on the Impulse, so taller riders might not find it as comfortable as I do. But overall, the seating ergos are quite comfy. Plus, it's easy to get both your feet on the ground. It's soft, and plus it's narrow in the middle, so you can easily put both your feet on the ground. The Xpulse also has light controls. The clutch, for instance, is light and progressive. If you want, you can operate it using just one finger. The throttle again is light, and you've got brakes that are powerful enough that you don't need your muscle power to slow down the motorcycle. The brakes do a good job of doing that. Then there's the ride. The suspension, front and back, has generous amounts of travel, and compared to the Impulse, it's slightly firmer as well. So even though the ride isn't exactly of the magic carpet variety, it smothers almost everything in its path. Broken roads, misjudged speed breakers, or off-road, the Xpulse does all of it really well. Like we said earlier, the Xpulse has light controls. It is also easy to swing a leg over and to put the feet firmly on the ground. It has a decent fuel range, which means fuel pump visits won't be as frequent, and it doesn't run hot either, so on a hot day, it's not gonna leave you with burnt thighs. Add to it the small turning circle, the narrow enough dimensions to squeeze through tight spaces, and light enough weight to turn it around on the spot, and the Xpulse is as easy to live with as any commuter. So you can reach for its keys no matter what time of day, what your mood, or what you're wearing. Now, off the road is where the Xpulse truly shines. It's got these big spoked wheels, it's got this huge ground clearance, it's got on-off-road tires, and now with the added grunt and great standing up riding position, The Xpulse is a fun thing to have on the rough and slippery stuff. You can jump it and slide it without bother. You can take it on slippery inclines and rocky trails without thinking twice. And you can wade through water as if it were a walk in the park. And the Xpulse will take it all in its stride. The wading, by the way, is made possible courtesy the upswept exhaust and the high-mounted air filter. And yes, if you do drop the bike, which you will if you ride off-road often enough, well, it's easy to pick up as well. The Xpulse's 200cc air-cooled engine isn't as refined or vibe-free as the Impulse. In fact, once you get past 6000 RPM, vibrations can constantly be felt on the handlebar. Thankfully, the seat and the pegs are well isolated, which means even after long hours of riding, unless you're pushing 7,000–8,000 RPM, you won't have to deal with tingling palms or fingers. As a result, the Xpulse optimum cruising speed is between 80 to 90 km per hour in 5th gear. Now the Xpulse seat isn't very long. It might not look it, but for two-up seating, it won't be very comfortable. Now Janak here is 5'6" and he's not as well fed as I am. So with him in the rider's seat and a comfortable distance between the two of us, I'm actually using a lot of the rear carrier to be seated, and that's not a very comfortable place to be. The Xpulse is a big step over the Impulse, no doubt. In fact, the step up is so significant that we wouldn't mind recommending this to existing Impulse buyers as well. After all, it makes more power, it has more torque, it has better suspension, better brakes, bigger wheels, more tech and more features. Now the Xpulse might not blow your mind on the road. It works. I mean, it's comfortable, it's efficient, reasonably efficient, it has a decent range, it's easy to ride, you can take it on a tour if you like, but off-road, it's very difficult not to fall in love with it.